Welcome back, timeless sagas enthusiasts. Today, we'll be journeying through the vast steppes of Central Asia to unravel the story of the mighty Mongol Empire. From its humble beginnings to its awe-inspiring territorial expansion, and finally, its ultimate decline in the tapestry of human history. So, saddle up and hold on tight as we gallop through the rise and fall of the Mongol Empire. Our story begins with a man whose name would become synonymous with both terror and conquest, Temujin, better known as Genghis Khan. Born around 1162, in the harsh and unforgiving steppes of Mongolia, Temujin's early life was marred by tribulations that would have crushed lesser men. But not our boy Temujin. Instead, he used these challenges to forge himself into a warrior and leader of unmatched prowess. Now, contrary to popular belief, the Mongols weren't just a bunch of savage barbarians on horseback. In fact, they had a highly sophisticated and organized society. Let's not forget, these are the people who gave us the yurt, the ultimate in mobile housing technology. But I digress. Back to the man of the hour, Genghis Khan. By 1206, Temujin had united the fragmented Mongol tribes under his banner and assumed the title of Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. And if there's one thing Genghis was good at, it was living up to his title. The Mongols' stunning military successes can be attributed to several factors, like their advanced horsemanship, discipline, and adaptability. But the pièce de résistance was their revolutionary approach to warfare, which focused on speed, mobility, and psychological warfare. Basically, they were the original shock and awe masters. With his well-oiled military machine, Genghis Khan and his descendants embarked on a whirlwind of conquest that would change the course of history. At its zenith, the Mongol Empire stretched from the shores of the Pacific Ocean to the gates of Central Europe, making it the largest contiguous empire in history. It's said that during the height of the Mongol Empire, a maiden could walk from one end of the empire to the other with a golden platter on her head and never be molested. And folks, that's not just a weird anecdote about hospitality, it's a testament to the Pax Mongolica, a period of relative peace, stability, and cultural exchange under Mongol hegemony. Now, just because the Mongols were adept at conquering doesn't mean they were all about blood and fire. In fact, they were surprisingly tolerant when it came to religion and culture. As long as you paid your taxes and didn't get in their way, you were pretty much free to practice your faith and customs. And the empire was a veritable melting pot, with Mongols intermingling with the locals and adopting elements of their conquered subjects' cultures. So, in a way, the Mongol Empire was like the ultimate cultural buffet. But as we all know, every great saga has its turning point. For the Mongol Empire, that moment came in 1259 with the death of Mongke Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson. It's said that when Mongke died, he was in the midst of a military campaign in the Middle East. And as you can imagine, there's no party pooper like the death of the great Khan to put a damper on your imperial ambitions. Mongke's death set off a chain reaction of events that would ultimately lead to the fragmentation of the empire. You see, being the ruler of the largest empire in history wasn't just about having a cool title and rocking some epic facial hair. It also meant dealing with a whole lot of family drama. And in the Mongol Empire, family drama meant epic power struggles. Mongke's brothers, Kublai and Hulaku, each had their own designs on the throne, and their rivalry would have made for some great reality TV. But alas, we're stuck with the Kardashians instead. As the empire fractured into four distinct khanates, each ruled by a different branch of Genghis Khan's descendants, the once mighty Mongol juggernaut began to falter. Sure, the khanates continued to exist and even conquer, but it just wasn't the same. The empire had lost that je ne sais quoi that made it so terrifying and awe-inspiring. And as the centuries wore on, the Mongol Empire's fortunes continued to wane. The khanates became increasingly isolated and insular, their military might eroded by infighting and complacency. Finally, in 1368, the Mongol Empire met its Waterloo, or should I say, its Great Wall, when the Ming dynasty overthrew the Yuan dynasty in China, marking the end of Mongol rule in the region. And from there, it was a slow and steady decline into the annals of history. So, there you have it, folks. The rise and fall of the Mongol Empire in a nutshell. A tale of triumph, tragedy, and the inexorable march of time. But as we bid adieu to the steppes and the thundering hooves of the Mongol hordes, let's not forget the indelible mark they left on the pages of human history. For in the words of the great historian J.R.R. Tolkien, all that is gold does not glitter, not all those who wander are lost. And in the case of the Mongols, their timeless saga continues to resonate and captivate us, centuries after their empire has crumbled to dust. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride through history. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Sagas for more epic journeys into the past. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the annals of time.